I'm going to be making a trinket tray today, and I'm excited to be trying out some new resin that I've not tried before. So Resin Pro is a UK based company, and they've kindly sent me out 2 different types of resin to try. I've got Resin Pro Transparent and Resin Pro Art Pro, and I'll be using both of these in the video today. So I'm just going to pop the Art Pro to one side for a minute, and we're going to start off by using the transparent. So this isn't a 1-to-1 resin, although the bottles are the same size. It's mixed to a ratio of 100 grams to 60 grams by weight. And in the leaflets that you get in the box, you get some examples. So a weight of A and multiplied by 0.6 gives you the weight of B. So for example, 100 grams of A, 60 grams of B, and if you're doing 200 grams in total, that's 125 grams of A and 75 grams of B. And in the package they sent me these lovely gloves that I'm modelling here today, and some very handy stirring sticks, so that's good. And Resin Pro, they do loads of different resins. They do multi-purpose resin, deep pour resin, art resin, UV resin, and they even do a polyurethane resin. And on their website there's loads of other goodies like silicone molds and pigments and mica powders and all your accessories like mixing cups. So brilliant company. So let's get started and get mixing up some resin. So I've worked out that if I want 288 grams in total, 180 grams of A, so times that by 0.6, and then that gives you 108 grams of B. So let's get mixing. So I'm gonna tear my scale and then add 180 grams of part A, 180, 160, 180, 181, that would be fine. And now I'm going to mix up, let's get another pot, and I need 108 grams of part B. So I'm going to pop that into a separate pot. 108. So that's 90, 103, 104, 107, 107, 110. That'll be okay because I did put in a little bit extra of part A. So I'm just going to pop these to one side for a minute, take my scales out the way, and get another mixing cup and mix these together. So I've got part A, and then add to that part B, pop that in there, and then give that a nice stir. And I'm going to stir this, it says to stir for 2 minutes, so I'm going to give this a good stir for 2 minutes, making sure to scrape all around the sides and around the bottom, and then I'll see you back when this is all mixed up. I've mixed up the resin now for 2 minutes, and I've also let it sit as per the instructions for a couple of minutes, and I've not put it through a vacuum chamber or anything like that. And because this is a low viscosity resin, those bubbles will just come to the surface on their own. And I don't know whether you can see that, but there's a few tiny little micro bubbles in that. You probably can't even see those, they're so tiny. So I'm going to start off by adding a small amount of the resin into this little pot here, and I'm going to add to that some of these are cake sprinkles, so I'm just going to pop some of those into there and use one of the stirring sticks that I got in my parcel, and I'm just going to pop these around the outside of my mould. So just popping those around the edge there, letting those fall into that little gully that's around the edge of the tray. Just scoop those all over, get them into there. A few more, and a few more over this side. And let's get that big one out. Put a few more small ones in there. A few more there. And then a few more over this side. And they should sink. Let's get that. Oh, that one. Crafty little devil wants to get in there, resin, doesn't it? Right, come on, out you come. Right, so is that all nicely even round there? I think a couple more down in that bit there. Right, that's enough, I think. I don't mind if I get a few little stray ones. I think these smaller little ones will probably want to go wandering. But that's perfect. Right, okay, so now I'm going to add some more resin into a separate pot there, and some into a separate pot there. Put a bit more in there, I think. And then in one of them I'm going to add some alcohol ink in Denim by Ranger. So pop a few drops of that into there. And in the other one I'm going to add Periwinkle Glow mica powder by Arteza. Pop that into there and get these mixed up. So I'm just going to get these mixed and then we'll be back to pour. They're all mixed up nicely now, so I'm just going to start by adding the one with the denim alcohol ink in it first. Just get a thin layer all over the top, and then I'm just going to go straight in with the mica powder mix and just top that all up. Right, just get my scrapey stick, get the last of that out of there. Right, so that's all poured now. Got a little bit of shall I put that in? If I just put it around the edges, maybe. Right, that's all topped up then. Right, so I'm just going to find some moulds for my leftover resin of the clear, and then I'll see you back for demould. This is all cured up now, and with the leftover clear resin I made a few other little bits. So we've got some little clear shells there. They've turned out lovely, love those. And then we've got a little matte cute little duck. Isn't he adorable? He's lovely. And a little lion. That's lovely and clear. It's not like a shiny mould, but that's come out gorgeous. Love that. And then finally a little crystal clear bear. I did get some bubbles under his chin. I don't know if you can see those, but that's user error. I did walk away and have to leave it. So yes, I'm pleased with those. That's lovely crystal clear resin. Love that. Right, let's pop this one out and finish this one off. So pop your moulds back in the right way. Oh, that's turned out nice. Like that. A lovely shine on there. Right, so to finish this off, I'm going to use this DTF sticker. I think I'm just going to use this one in the middle. So I'm going to chop the other two off. I can use those in something else. And take off that back end piece. And let's get this centered in the middle there. I think that's about right there. And I'm just going to use a squeegee and get that put on there. Just trying to hold a corner up there because you need to take the top layer off on these DTF stickers. So then I can grab hold of that bit and then pull that away. Oh, that one came off nice and easy. Some of them are really tough to get the top layer off, but that came off lovely. So there's our little crazy hair lady. So with the DTF stickers, you don't necessarily have to do a top coat over these because they once they're on, they're on. You're going to have a hell of a job getting those off. But on this occasion, I'm going to use the Resin Pro Art Pro to give this a top coat. So I'm just going to get some resin mixed up and then we can give this a top coat. I've mixed up a small amount of the Art Pro by Resin Pro, and I'm going to add to that some of the Super Sparkle White from Tracy at Mini Scenes GB. So I'm going to pop some of this in there, and this is the coarser grit. I think there's two. There's 80 and there's 200. So I'm going to use the 200 and then mix that in. This is lovely, this Super Sparkle. So pop that in there. Shall I add a little bit more? Yes, I think I'll add just a tiny little bit more. Just add a bit more of that in there and mix that in. And I'm not too worried about incorporating bubbles into this because it's just going to be a really thin layer just to coat that DTF sticker. So that's all mixed up now. So I'm just going to pour a thin layer over the top and then just work that all the way around. Oh, that sparkles lovely. Just add a little bit more into there. And get that all the way to the edges. Let's just give that a little helping hand over there. And over there. I think I need just a tiny little bit more. It's not particularly deep tray, this mould, so I don't want to lose too much of that depth. Right, I think one more little bit will do it. And then I'm just going to use the cigarette lighter just to pop any of those bubbles. There we go. And leave that to cure, and then I'll see you back when this is ready. this is all cured up now, and I've got to say, look at the shine on that. That's absolutely amazing. And considering how many beads that I've put around this outer edge, there's not one bubble around there or around the inside. So that's degassed really well. Didn't even have to put that through my vacuum chamber. So yeah, impressed with this resin. Thank you ever so much, Resin Pro, for sending me those 2 resins, and I look forward to using it more often. So if you'd like to get your hands on some Resin Pro, feel free to use discount code ALLABOARD, and the link will be in the description box. Thank you for watching. Take care and see you all in the next one. Bye for now.